Hey man, good morning. It was nice to see you again.
Yeah, good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. A little bit of a slow start to the morning over here at the office, but I got a little bit of coffee in me, and I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Last time we talked, you told me you was taking your family out the country. Uh, you didn't know where you was going at the time. Where do you guys end up going?
We ended up going over to Europe to do a little bit of skiing in the Alps since it was winter over there. So it was a really good time. Kids had a lot of fun. It was a great experience overall.
See, man, we're so different. For my vacation, I like to go where it's hot at. Man, I really don't like the cold, so you won't catch me going anywhere for vacation in the cold. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't blame you. I am definitely the oddball on that sort.
Yes, sir. Last time we talked. You told me you had 15 minutes. Is that still the same for today?
Yep, I am good for 15 minutes. I do have another meeting after this, though, so I'll have to do a hard cut off at 15.
Okay. Just stay on timeline. I want to go over the agenda today. We're going to talk about you guys' your company's current situation. We're going to talk about any questions you may have. I like to introduce Gartner to you guys, let you guys see, if this is the best implementation for you guys. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds great for me.
Is there anything you would like to add to that?
If you have a little bit of background information on Gartner or just a little bit more, I haven't used you guys before. I've heard of you a little bit, but maybe just a little bit more information on Gartner would be great.
Okay, so Gartner is a researching company. So it's a $4.1 billion company, which I will get into my presentation in a little bit after we, get through some things. I will give you a whole rundown of what Gartner is and what we can do for you. We provide 3 services for the cost of $50,000. Whether you get just one service or all 3 services, you'll still be paying $50,000. So
Okay.
therefore, it's probably best to get all 3 services. It's over 3 years. In year 2 or 3, no prices will increase. All things will be the same. There's no trial period. So that's pretty much Gartner.
Okay.
That sound good to you?
Yeah, that helps clarify who you guys are a little bit. Thank you.
Most definitely. Thank you. Before we get started, I like to know about you guys' buying process. Are you the sole, decision maker, or is there anyone else?
Yeah, so I kind of have my own budget over here for the IT department, but I do have I guess my CFO does have veto power, Megan. Since I'm a little new to the company, she does have kind of a little bit of sway in what I decide.
Could you repeat her name for me, please? I'm sorry, it was breaking up. I can hear you.
Yeah, it's Megan. She's our CFO
Megan.
here. So she has veto power over me for a few things.
Okay, that's fine. So, am I only going to be talking to you today, or is Megan going to come in?
Yeah, we'll have to loop her in some other time. She's actually out for this week.
Okay. Well, to get into it, man, I just like to ask, what is your goals for your company?
Yeah, I'd say my first major goal is I'm a little new to the company right now, just trying to kind of figure everything out. I said I've worked in this position for 11 years, but new to this role for the company, so still just kind of figure everything out. From an overall corporate standpoint, they want to increase revenues by about 10% and cut costs by about 4%. I've been kind of tasked with trying to help that out the process, but for me personally, really just trying to figure out a good creative executive kind of strategy for my company.
Okay, that sounds really good. You say you're relatively new. It's about 3 months, right?
Correct.
How have you been settling in? How's everything? How's the welcoming?
Yeah, no, it's been great. I really like the change. It's new for my family, new for me, but Megan and our CEO have been great with helping me out. I feel like I've kind of been able to rely on them to kind of get my feet planted a little bit here. They've really been really nice to me so far.
That's good. That's good. So, to go along with your goals, what are some of the challenges to accomplish your goals?
Right now, I'm not sure really where we're going. Like I said, I'm new to the company, so really had a lot of difficulties with trying to figure out kind of a good plan to put in place. We need to cut costs, but I'm really not sure how I'm going to do that right now. We have a few different things in place here that allow us to save a little bit of money, but I'm not sure if those are the best options.
Yeah, I understand. So, Sounds about right. Sounds about right. With you being new, that presents a lot of problems, a lot of things you have to get used to. I understand all of that. So what happens if you don't achieve these goals? What will happen to your company? What does that mean for you guys?
It probably looked pretty bad on me, and I know I'm new to the company, but I obviously don't want to disappoint anybody in my first year here. So, eventually, I guess I could get fired, but obviously, if the company performs poorly, that reflects on me too. So, I obviously don't want that to happen.
Yeah, you are most definitely a reflection. I understand why you would, want to achieve those goals, obviously. So, just to summarize what we just talked about, you're new to the company, 3 months in. I mean, you have 11 years of experience. You have to increase the company's revenue by 10%, and you want to cut costs by 4%, correct?
Correct. That's the overall company goal. So, any way I can contribute to that is going to be, look better for me.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, what if I said I had something that could help your company or help you to achieve your goals? Would you like to?
I'd love to hear it.
Most definitely. So I'm gonna get into this presentation and pretty much give you an overview of what Gartner is, like I explained earlier. So they have a little bit more information into it. Are you able to see the screen clip?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, thank you. Gartner. Gartner is a $4.1 billion company that delivers actionable, objective insight to companies and their teams. We have 40 plus years providing insights and expert guidance worldwide. So we're not just based in the US, we're all around the world, everywhere. So we work with all different CIOs and different, companies based in different countries, which brings diversity to our companies. We've seen a lot. So why to choose Gartner? Our tools enables faster, smarter decisions and stronger performance since we offer 3 services, which is research, cost optimization, and executive partners. Like you said, you want to increase revenue by 10% and cut costs by 4%. That goes into our cost optimization. And with us being executive partners, that brings about a lot of opportunities in order to grow. So the pricing of Gartner, we offer 3 services as stated previously for $50,000 for 3 years, totaling $150,000. If you decide to only use 1 service, it'll still be $50,000 for that year. So for example, if you want to just get the research part of the service, it'll still be $50,000. Or if you just want to get the cost optimization part of the service, it'll still be $50,000. Therefore, it's probably best to just go with all 3 to get, the bang for your buck. The price in year 2 and year 3, they will not increase. It will still stay the same. So there won't be no, increases, no price reductions also, and no trial periods. That's how's that sound to you?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds interesting. I mean, I'm sure Gartner could add some value. We've tried something like this in the past with my previous accounting firm. It just didn't seem to work as well as they'd said.
I understand. Well, I'm going to keep going and let you see some things. So for the research part, we research part of our service. It provides a magic quadrant. A magic quadrant is a quick visual of the BI landscape, which pretty much means let you know like how the business is going, let you know how the market is going and which ways it's going. A couple of things that you should and shouldn't do. Kind of give you a preview of what's coming for the future and how things are moving. So, like I said, as you're new to the company, you should be able to or want to know how things are going. It's also a uniform set of evaluation criteria. Therefore, you can see the differences in the tools. So like I stated, you can see, how things are going due to what reasons and, just the way your company is going to move.
Mm-hmm.
For the cost optimization, has a hype cycle. Hype cycle is all about innovation, idea generation and stuff like that. Pretty much let you know if you do it this way and if you do it that way, or if you have this idea, maybe we should do it this way. Therefore, we can, maximize our revenue, which is part of your goal and what you want to do. That sound about right to you guys? That sound good to you so far? Is there any questions so far?
Yeah, I mean, everything seems pretty cool. I mean, it seems pretty on the high tech side. I mean, just a big concern for me still. I'm not sure that, like, I guess how do you know this is going to work? Like I said, I've used something like this in the past, and I didn't see the benefit out of it. The charts are cool, but I just didn't see the benefit out of it.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I understand. And I'm going to get right to that question in the next couple slides
Okay.
and let you know why it's going to work and why is it good for your company.
Okay.
So also a budget tool for the cost optimization, which, like you said, you need to cut costs by 4% and you need to increase revenue by 10%. Therefore, we give you a budget tool, let you know this is what should happen in IT department, and the budget is the enterprise's total allocation of IT spend over the 12-month period. So we keep everything, written down, everything is noted, therefore is in a database. Therefore, we know how much money we're spending. You know how much money you're spending. You know what you don't need to spend money on, and so on. So pretty much a budget tool lets you know how you spend your money and how you shouldn't. Therefore, you can achieve your goals. For the contract review, to identify cost savings, 75% of contracts and average cost savings of 15 to 20%. So, like you said, you want to increase revenue by 10%, cut costs by 4%. Is your budget still 12 million?
Yeah. So my budget for the company is 1.2 billion. So yeah, mine's
1.2 billion.
1%.
Yeah.
So yeah, up to around 12 million.
Yes, sir. So that is the contract still 6 million of that 12 million?
Correct.
So with that contract being 6 million, with the contracts being 6 million, we could save you 675,000 on contract savings. And actually it could be between 675,000 and 900,000. So I'm pretty sure that is a very big, save as far as like for revenue and cost savings.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that's a lot of money, but you mentioned that I'm gonna have to have this contract for 3 years and it's 50,000 a year. That's a lot of money. I don't know if I'm gonna get my CFO to approve that. It just seems like a lot of money to put forward.
I agree. That is a lot of money for anyone. I really agree. So as I say, you should look at it as an investment over the 3 years. If you're saving between $675,000 a year and $900,000 every year, that $50,000 is nothing to that, if you're being honest. So like, I feel like if you get in there and talk to your CFO and let her know how much money she's saving, which is part of her goal, which it could help bring in a lot of revenue, if you could put that money into other expenses that could help the company grow, which is what Gartner is going to do for you. I feel like that is an investment.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I guess I didn't think about it like that with the 600,000 a year. That's a very good point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is a testimony of one of our customers. La Trobe University, a public research university, needed help to review and analyze IT contracts to improve financial performance. With expert negotiation guidance from Gartner, the client was able to achieve contractual terms that ensured maximum benefits and savings. So as I was explaining, if you're saving between $675,000 and $900,000 a year off a $50,000 investment, I feel like that is a great investment. And here's La Trobe is showing you, with the support from Gartner for IT leaders, La Trobe University successfully identified contract negotiation possibilities, optimized costs through contract renewals, and improve financial performance. So I feel like that is a great investment. You invest in Gartner and it can bring about all of these things to your company or to your university or whatever your research company is, and you will grow in all aspects.
Yeah, no, I definitely can see that. I mean, I feel like that kind of, if you have people that are giving good testimonies of the service, I'm sure it works as well as you've said it does.
Yeah, and I understand that you guys only have 26 employees in your IT department out of 999 employees.
Yeah, so we actually have hired a few more interns, so we're sitting at about 30 employees currently in the IT department. But yeah.
And I understand for you guys, for your company, you like to have probably more IT people. So Gartner can put in, like we do research, so we can help them and take some load off. And like I said, we all grow as a partnership.
Yeah, I mean, that would probably be huge right now. Currently, all of our college interns do the research for the company in those kind of ways and kind of help out the salesmen and those aspects. I mean, if I can kind of put them on different projects, I think that would, maybe save me a little bit of time.
Yes, sir. I agree. So also the third and final service that Gartner provides is for us to become an executive partner with your company. Gartner executive programs give C-level technology executives and their teams the knowledge, insight, and partnership necessary to succeed in their most critical priorities. As a member of Gartner executive programs, CIOs and their teams receive the tools, insights, and knowledge you need to develop and execute strategies and deliver exceptional business results. Like you stated previously, you wanted to increase the revenue by 10% and decrease costs by 4%. We have the tools and insights and knowledge that you need to execute your plan. You've been there for 3 months, I understand. You know, it's a very hard position to go into a banking industry and running it 3 months in. That's really hard on you. So I feel like Gartner can help you in many different ways, as I explained.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I think you guys can definitely try to save us some money here.
Yes, sir. So this sounds like a really good step. How does everything sound to you?
Yeah, it sounds great to me. As long as I can get my CFO to approve it, I think we could be on board.
So if you don't mind, do you guys have any free time next week, Tuesday?
Yeah, I think I have some free time, and I think Megan does too. I think we can probably swing a meeting sometime on Tuesday.
Okay, so next Tuesday at about noon, how does that sound for you guys?
I think we can do noon. Usually noon's around our lunchtime, so we can probably do noon.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you and Megan then. We'll talk about some of the things, and you'll let me know how, Megan will let me know what she thinks about it. Therefore, we can, go into the implementing steps.
That sounds great.
Is there any other questions, anything?
I think you've answered everything for me today.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You as well. See ya.
Yes, sir. See you.